You know, there's one question I'm pretty sure listeners who especially are not very familiar with Sydney Banks and all of that, who are going to be
Yes.
asking themselves, okay, great, John, you have the realm of possibility and impossibility. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
I want to be more in the state of possibility. What do I do?
Excellent, 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 excellent. Let me take a sip of my coffee. So I was feeling a little anxious about this call.
Mm,
So my feelings told me that I was in a state of impossibility.
mm,
And so I thought, "Oh, I'm just going to have a read of the newspaper." And my mind cleared. I'd prepared. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I just came in and sat down, but my mind was clear.
mm,
Um, I had nothing prepared. Okay. You've got nothing prepared. You've got questions that are occurring to you, and I've got answers that are occurring to me. So to see possibility or to move into the realm of original thought, you might say, or free thought, you've got to be willing to let go of what you believe you know. It's like letting go of all of our sacred cows.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, like at the retreat, um, we had three people that were very devout Christians. I don't know if there are any other religious groups there, but the three Christians let it be known that they were quite devout. And so when I was talking to people, I think it's fine to be Christian. It's fine to be Jewish. It's fine to be uh, uh, a Muslim. It's fine to be an atheist. It's fine to be agnostic, which I am. I don't know if there's a God or not a God. How could I possibly know that?
mm,
But if people believe there is, then I think that's fine.
mm,
But it might get in your way of seeing possibility. I'll give you an example. This is just my take on it. If a person has a born again experience, say a Christian has a born again experience, it occurs to me, and I'm not saying this is what it is, it occurs to me that they enter the realm of possibility. They go into original thought. They go beyond their conditioning and they just have this beautiful feeling. They have this wonderful feeling being at one. And in the process, they're being told, leading up to this, that Jesus will be your savior.
mm,
And so in this experience, they think, well, yeah, Jesus is my savior. So they've attached themselves to Jesus being their savior. Then they, will study the Bible and go to, but maybe trying to regain that beautiful feeling, realizing that it may or may not have had anything to do with Jesus. I mean, I don't know, it might. But it's being free in your mind, letting go of all your beliefs, all your opinions, all your judgments. This is right, this is wrong, this is good, this is evil. It's not that you lose your discrimination, but like, for example, in my counseling, I have to deal with all types of people. Now, if I'm dealing with a paedophile, now I can't understand that other than I accept that there is some problem I think that the person has.
mm,
Now, if I'm judging that person, I can't help that person. So I've got to see that person the same as I see myself, and that is, might they be found guilty of paedophilia and go to jail? But it's the best that they can see to do, right? If they could see something other than doing what they do, they would. So you have to see innocence. You have to see your own innocence, the innocence in others. Because if you hold judgment, then that's going to just keep getting in your way of seeing possibility.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it works for both something positive and negative, this judgment, because it sounds like the moment we have a very strong stance or a very strong belief, like that, for example, the first example you gave about the rebirth experience and someone, thinking that, okay, it is happening in this Christian way, or things are happening in this, then that is the only thing they are looking for, because in a way the mind tells them this is what the only thing that is here, there is nothing else, so look for the thing that you do know. So it reminds me of I think it's Where is Waldo? I think that's a book that I kind of read growing up. It's a picture book. It's very busy, but you have to find one little character. So nothing else matters on this page. You just have to find the little boy with the brown hair and the red and I think white hat. You just have to find him, and he's always hidden behind a house or something very small, right? So I kind of see what you're describing here, whether, that little Waldo man is a positive thing that you associate with, or it's a negative judgment about a person or a situation. You're so fixated on looking for little Waldo that nothing else on that page, so in a greater perspective, that would nothing else in your overall experience matters anymore, right? Like, so it's as if we somehow have blocked off everything else as impossible, simply because the mind doesn't want to grasp it, or you didn't kind of allow it to grasp anything else.
Yes. I say sometimes to clients or to a group, I honestly don't know anything, and I don't know whether that's true either. So, but I'm always looking to the yet to be seen, to the unknown. I'm looking in that direction. I'm finding this a wonderful conversation, at least from my side of the camera, because you're both explorers. And it's like you're looking, oh, what about this? Oh, you come up with these questions. And when I run a workshop, all I do is ask questions and ask people to reflect. I mean, you're helping me because you're getting me to reflect. And I'll probably, and have already, but I'll probably say things that I've never said before or answered questions in the same way before, because I'm wanting to look to the unknown, because that's where possibility exists. So it's so incredibly simple. It's so simple. It's just that we're so heavily conditioned. Our head is full of, I mean, in my case, nearly 78 years of full-time conditioning. And so I've got to keep looking to the unknown to stay fresh, not to slip into impossibility.